because of you, not necessarily the party. So we have a rise of independence.
Correct.
Yes, and for me, that's the most exciting thing. Two things, especially at the MP level. We are going to have a parliament where MPs don't have CDF. Because CDF was declared unconstitutional.
Correct.
Was it by the Supreme Court? By the Supreme Court,
correct.
which means there's no other appeal process. For them. So there's no CDF. So we're going to have a house of MPs where there's no CDF. And two, I think we're going to see a high number of independents in Parliament in this coming one. So for me, that's very exciting. And again, we also have to look at the party primary process. For some of these parties, the process was about giving money to the party. So if I have 3-4 million lying around, I give it to the party, they give me a ticket and things like that. So again, this gives us an opportunity to go back and look at how are people accessing the parties. If it is a process that is very prohibitive, where I already have my money that I'm going to use to campaign, but I also have to pay money into the party, that then becomes a problem. Then it means you're going to have many independents. So at some point, if this becomes the trend, at some point, some of these parties are going to become very weak entities.
Correct.
We have a big name and we are out there, but we don't have the numbers in the house. We have a lot of independents. Because now what independents have realized is it's possible for me to campaign, whether I'm campaigning by giving money or whatever promises. It's easier to campaign and appeal to the people who will give me the votes as an independent than go through the cumbersome party primary process. So for me, I think this opens up our democracy to very exciting possibilities going forward.
I mean, Samuel, what Caroline is saying, you remove CDF. Does this then make the next election or the future elections, will the MP seats be lucrative anymore?
Just become like a village chief. In
And that's what it should be.
No. I disagree, though. I disagree. MPs are at the heart of the legislative agenda in the country.
And that's what they should be doing.
And
Some of them don't even go to parliament.
Yes, they don't go to parliament. And remember, the sitting allowance has been removed as well.
Exactly.
So I think what has deliberately happened is that, things that have been considered very lucrative, things that actually cause a lot of incompetence in MPs have just been removed. Away from the way.
Yes.
Probably that will create a lot much more, let me say, new leadership, new blood. Because they are the diehards who always think that I must be there, then we probably don't see any need of being there again. So probably we are going to have a new blood, new leadership, and what I'm seeing in future, in fact, we will see scenarios where presidential candidates just campaign alone. They don't have the trail. Because the politics will go back to the counties.
Where it should actually be.
County will be the most, like the, the most significant voting kind of an institution at the county level. The governor, and probably maybe the senator, maybe the woman rep, and the county assemblies, the MCS.